All right, if you're looking for some easy to do creative ideas for fun with your kids this weekend, you'll have to check out this new book. Kid Fun, 401 Easy Ideas for Play. Author Sharla Feldscher says the goal is to throw the switch and turn the power for anyone to create kid fun themselves, especially for the kids. And she's joining us right now. Good morning.
How are you all today?
Good. Now listen, I am an auntie and I have a 3-year-old niece and a 6-year-old nephew. Help me be the cool one that brings the fun. What can I do with them?
So perfect for you. Kid Fun was written for about kids who are 2 to 8. And all the stuff in the house, there's so many safe things like scarves, like pots and pans, like a kitchen timer, are for fun. I'll give you an example. Paper plates. It's really fun to balance them on your head and have everybody walking around the room, seeing if they can walk around without touching.
So you don't need a lot of money to make fun happen.
No money. If you spend any money, it might be at the dollar store.
Oh, good to hear.
Yeah. And kids come up with the best ideas. Like my granddaughters, I'd like to give them crepe paper. I buy it at the dollar store. But they tie it on things all over the house. They can't use tape. I don't want any of that paint coming off. And they said they made spies in training. So they put crepe paper, tied it to doorknobs, zigzagged it all around a room, and they climbed under it and over it and shouted very proudly, "We're spies in training."
So with a lot of screen time, without kids, a lot of kids being in the classroom right now, it's important to, I imagine, put that screen down and use their imagination, right?
And kids get restless, and imagine a rubber band. And you tell kids to be a rubber band. I'm using a wobbly string for this example. And if you wiggle it, you have them wiggle. And then you stretch it, and you have them stretch. And then you can stretch it this way too. And then you drop it on the floor, and when you pick it up, you scrunch it, and they scrunch themselves, and they're having so much fun. And right there with just a rubber band.
Look at that. And my niece, Evelyn, loves to play fashion show. So when I come over, she'll spend hours just trying on her outfits and showing me and walking around the house like she's on a runway. And I'm sure a lot of little kids like that.
Love that. And if there's a scarf drawer around, take scarves and wrap it around them. I like to tell kids, if they want to take a walk, some kids don't want to go, but have a parade. And when you said that about fashion show, I bought this boa at the dollar store. And we could walk around and go on a walk outside, but with fashions.
And I see you have a lot of balloons there, so you can dress up in costumes and you can play inside, and balloons won't break anything when you toss them around.
I always tell parents, always make sure you have an extra bag of balloons in the house. And at the dollar store, we bought a pump to blow them up. But what's really fun is to play badminton. So the balloon is the birdie. You put a string or a rope on 2 chairs and separate them. That's the net. You take paper plates and you hit it back and forth. Can't hurt anything.
Hey, this is a lot of the old school fun I used to have with my sister when we were kids. And again, you can get creative with whatever you have in the house if you can't make it out to the dollar store. Where can people get in touch with you if they have more questions or want to get your book?
At KidFunandMore.com. And the book's available everywhere, including Amazon, Barnes & Noble. So it would be great, and I'd love to chat with people. I actually love to get kids' ideas, and then I put them on my Facebook page, Kid Fun and More.
Because kids have even bigger imaginations than us adults sometimes. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the inspiration this Labor Day weekend, and have a safe holiday. Gary McGrady, I am inspired to be the cool auntie now.
This is what I miss most about the show, where we can't have that. How fun would that have been actually to have her in studio?
I was thinking if you and I were having a balloon toss, that would make my morning.
That's exactly right. That's what this show's all about. Come on.
Interactive fun.
I hope we can get back to that. Here's the forecast.